What's up? I'm Big Bob. What's up, Big Bob? We're calling this one in from St. Pete, Florida. A special shout out always to Brenda Ringwood, who is our executive director and the founder of the BTBY Becoming the Better You Foundation, which I guess now we are both committed to. My special VIP guest down here in St. Pete is Brian Harrington.
That's right.
Right. Son of the world famous Kevin, who we interviewed also while we're down here in town. And the reason we are down here was to meet with Brian and his father, Kevin, and the big brand venture team.
Hey, Bob.
You are the co-CEO?
Yes, that's correct.
Does that mean you weren't good enough to be the CEO, so they had to bring in a co?
Well, we flipped the coin and it landed on its side.
Jesus.
So we just had to both take it.
They told me you had no personality. That was a spectacular
Yeah.
Way to go.
That's right.
Wonderful.
That's right.
So you and Brendan T. Adams are
Yes.
running a company.
Yes.
And what does this company do?
Big Brand Ventures is what we say is an investment marketing advising company where we work with companies that are looking to grow their business. Our ideal company that we work with does $1 to $10 million per year in sales. Is looking to double, triple, 10x what they're doing. So
How can you 10x a company?
So we look at companies. A lot of entrepreneurs and businesses come to us, and they're at a certain point, and they don't know how to get to the next point. We've had a lot of partnerships and ventures and clients over the years.
I'm going to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Is they don't know how to 2 or 3 times because they don't have the strategic plan, they don't have the management skills, they don't have the money.
It could be a combination of all the above, really. I mean, a lot of times we're marketing first mindset. So how do you acquire customers, but how do you acquire customers efficiently in order to grow? Acquiring customers to get to.
This is a very smart guy.
Oh, geez.
Just listen to the vocabulary, explaining things that can be explained in simpler words. You have an education and a sophistication that is very, very attractive to. If I was going to be, well, I am involved.
Yes.
I am a partner.
You're our partner, baby.
So I'm impressed so far. You are a wealth of knowledge. Let's go. Let's get back on track. So
Yes.
you're looking for customers. How do you find
Well,
them?
ultimately, it could be a couple things. If they're looking to acquire customers, if they're looking for capital, if they're looking for just the knowledge and resources. Like we were just here today earlier with someone else, and they're doing $20 million in sales, which sounds great, but their profit is low. They don't know how to get to the next level because their profit's so low that they can't invest into further growth. They got to 20 million in sales, but they want to increase their profit, increase their bottom line, but they also want to increase their top line, but they can't do it until they increase their bottom. So how do they do that? So what we try to do is analyze and see what areas of waste do you have, what areas of growth potential are there. They're not doing much marketing. It's a big B2B type play. So
sometimes it's chicken or egg, right?
Right.
It's always chicken or egg.
Right.
And sometimes you have to choose the chicken, and
Yeah.
sometimes you have to choose the egg.
Right.
Right? Do you spend money that you don't have?
Right.
Or do you keep running your business till you have the money to
Right.
reinvest?
Correct.
And this is something with the experiences that you and your team have,
Yeah.
it becomes more of a crystal clear decision as to when do you just keep your nose to the grindstone to make more money
Right.
and then reinvest, or
Right.
when do you reinvest to make that growth happen?
Right, and there's a lot of factors along the way too. It's what type of team do they have to do it? What type of systems and operations on the back end? And there's a lot that could go into it. Every business is different too, so.
Yes, but you treat them all as widgets. Cause there's only 7 problems, or, I mean, I don't know, there's 7 problems.
There's common trends that we see, which is.
And most of the time,
Yeah.
and I had an opportunity to spend some time with your dad, he promoted 1,000 products.
Right.
Think of all the successes and failures he's experienced.
Right.
So with experience comes a shortcut to success. And you have him as your mentor, your
Right.
teacher, and all of a sudden with your education
Right.
and your experiences and his experiences, and the guy who's the president of your company, who's a Harvard
Right.
pro,
Yeah.
a Harvard professor, and Adam, Brandon T. Adams, and the other 20 people on your team.
Right.
You guys are superstars.
But we also practice what we preach too, because like you just said, there's experience in certain areas. So if you could bring someone on that could help you navigate the pitfalls and be with you in the trenches and help you avoid some of those things too, doesn't that make sense? So we do that too. You just mentioned Matt George.
Right.
He's someone who managed 500 employees, tens of millions of dollars in budget, and has been through things that we haven't. You met yourself also. I mean, you have a breadth of huge experience in retail and franchising and in business in general. How can you help us get to a certain level that we want to get to and skip 5 years in order to make that happen?
So that sounded like a softball. How can I help?
Oh man, you need to give me one of those shirts first before I answer.
There you go.
Oh no! This is yours.
No, that's yours.
I can't take this off your back.
Yeah,
Just
you
like
just
that.
did. Just like that. Take your shirt off.
Oh no!
No,
I have the mic on, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's your shirt.
No.
It's your shirt,
Okay, all right.
right? I gotta go get a new shirt. 'Cause that's been my podcast shirt.
I
for the last 2
need
years.
to frame this actually.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
My pleasure. So, geez, I look so much fatter without a shirt on. So, how long has Big Brand's been around?
It's interesting. You asked that question. We officially been around for, half a year or so.
Yes, but
But we've been doing what we've been doing for 10 years. So our whole goal and concept with Big Brand is that we wanted to
just
just
a new name of it.
it's a new name, but it's also like I kind of say it's like more of a collective of us trying to really grow our business and our operation, because we've been kind of running our business as a family business. It's been Kevin and I and Brandon, and we have a great team. But then we're like, okay, how can we grow our business? How can we help more entrepreneurs? Because we have people coming to us.
Is it just helping, or are you trying to monetize and make a shitload of
No,
money?
of course. I mean, absolutely. But along the way, it's we want to find great businesses that we can get involved with.
So
And
for me, I'm done chasing just money. For me, it's the ego gratification of seeing
right,
that I was able to help a seed
right,
become
100%.
become a tree that
Yeah.
bears fruit.
Yeah. I mean, you saw in our event yesterday. We had a dozen amazing people there, and they all need help. And some of they're all in different stages. Some of them are
All needed.
they all need help, and we could be that catalyst to help them get to that point. So there is, and obviously, like you said, we want to make money along the way. That's what we're in business for. But helping some of these companies grow, and growth also, and the goal. Everyone has different goals and growth goals and all that. But helping some of these folks and the entrepreneurs grow is like there's also satisfaction within that too. It's a great situation.
When I was selling franchises,
Yeah.
one of the main reasons I wouldn't close a deal is the guy thought he was smarter than me.
Right. Right.
So if I got nothing to teach you,
Right.
and you already got all the answers,
Yeah. Well, you don't want that. You don't want to work with
why
that
would
person.
I want to work
yeah.
with that guy?
Yeah.
And I don't think I saw that yesterday,
Right.
that out of the 10, 12
Not a
people
single
that
person.
came,
No.
said, I got all the answers,
Right.
what am I here for?
Right.
They all came and said, I want to soak in as much knowledge as possible,
Yeah.
and how do I grow my business?
Right.
How do I, they weren't drowning.
Right.
It wasn't like they were on the verge of falling off the cliff.
Right.
They weren't about to file bankruptcy. They all wanted to take the next step and weren't sure how to take the next step.
Yeah.
And the experiences, and this goes back to chicken and egg,
Right.
the experiences that you and your team have can reassure them, let us help you make the decision, let us help you make a strategic plan, let us help you decide, help you with all the tools in our tool shed
Right.
that you may use, so you don't have to go out and rebuild your own tool shed.
Well,
We already have all the tools.
right. Well, we try to make that a point where for our Shark Retreat events, anyone who actually comes through into the events, we vet them. We have multiple people on our team, have conversations, understand their business, what they're looking for. And ultimately too, it's, are they coachable to a point where they'll listen to advice? Or are they, like you said, the smartest person and they won't be able to take recommendations?
I'm a coach.
Yeah,
As a franchisor,
right,
I had to coach my franchisees. And I also coach sports. As a coach, I prefer a kick in the ass.
right.
Versus a pat on the back.
Yeah,
As a player, I prefer the kick in the ass,
Right.
not the pat on the back.
yeah,
So if I can find somebody that doesn't mind getting their ass kicked
right,
to get them where they need to go,
yeah,
I'm a valuable asset. If they are thin-skinned
right,
and are sensitive and are woke and they're gonna shrivel back because I might be too aggressive
Right.
or too demanding or calling them out for their shortcomings and work ethics, I'm not gonna work with
Well,
them.
you said that to someone. You said that to someone yesterday. You said, we could help you grow your business tremendously. I just need to be able to kick you in the ass a little bit.
And he
And
said,
he
"Kick
said,
away."
yes, he said,
Kick
kick
away.
away as
Right.
much as you want, right?
Right.
Which is great, which is
That's the
unbelievable.
guy I wanna
Yeah,
work with.
100%.
I wanna work with a guy who says, make me do
Right,
it.
right.
Make me better. Show me the way.
Right.
I'll run through the wall.
Yeah.
Just keep me, push me.
Right, yeah,
Right? I can't pull you. I can't be successful pulling somebody, but I can help push somebody across the finish line.
absolutely.
Where do you see this business 5 years from now?
Oh, man. 5 years from now, one of our major goals within the company is to build a strong portfolio of brands that is a force to be reckoned with within the world of building brands. So we will have dozens and dozens of great brands, consumer brands, technology companies,
You're
portfolio
gonna have
companies.
to hire a lot more people to manage all these expectations and all these startups. I mean, there's gonna come a time
Yeah.
where you're gonna have more management than recruiting. You're gonna have to stop selling because
Right.
you have baskets and baskets of management.
Right,
And the fun is in the selling and recruiting new members.
right,
And the hard work is in servicing the members you got.
right, yeah,
And the service is going to take a lot more work
sure, of course, absolutely,
because
absolutely,
you're gonna need to triple the team
right, yeah,
to service the people you're going to have.
yeah.
And I'm hoping that, is there an exit plan? Do you wanna sell the business? Do you wanna just go public? Do you wanna, build
There's a few- there's a-
buy a huge building and have a different floor
Yeah.
for different divisions?
I mean, I think any business owner or entrepreneur kind of has 3 exit plans in mind. It's go public and sell the business, or keep it rolling and have a great business that's producing
Right.
forever. We don't 100% know yet. I mean, I don't think we want to get
How old are
at
you?
36.
You said, you're not supposed to have the answer.
Yeah, right.
36.
Yeah, we don't 100% know yet because it's, who knows what happens, and I think any one of those 3 could be great and could be on the table.
We just asked you
Yeah.
yesterday, and you accepted to be
Yes.
on the board of directors of the BTBY.
Yeah.
Why?
First of all, I think a few things. We've been working with BTBY for probably about a year now. Gone to, I mean, first I'll say Brenda It's absolutely amazing. Brenda's sitting behind the camera right now.
That's this for you, Brenda,
Yeah.
right?
I'll take it.
Yeah.
You're doing a good job today.
Yeah, Brenda is absolutely amazing. The mission, vision, and then, what really also kind of hit when I went to Kansas City for the BTBY event, what I was expecting was not what was there. And
What were you expecting?
you know what? I was expecting first a smaller event.
Right.
I didn't realize when I walked in that room, I was like, wow, this is. I mean, I don't know how big that room was. It was an amazing,
Right.
big room full of amazing people who were just so into it. They were just loving what was happening in that room. And I've never been to an event like that. Like even our events are more, are very business oriented and focused, and people absolutely love them. This was more of like people were just having the times of their lives. Not just from a business perspective, but from a personal and building relationships and dancing and singing and just the impact that makes on a community, I think is absolutely.
Oh, so you were there for the dancing and singing part?
I was there for all of it.
Well, there wasn't that much dancing and singing.
No, and then I mean, just even during the breaks there was performers and rappers, and it's just. The experience that people got out of it and the joy that you see on people's faces, and separate from a business perspective, because I think that that event was kind of both. It was life, it was business, and there was a lot that went into it. And I just think as that keeps going, and I'm not sure I'll learn a lot more, but the exact plans of how BTBY can kind of keep doing that throughout the country, I think could make a huge impact on a lot of people's lives. So
the BTBY pavilion stands on 4 pillars.
Yeah.
Health and wellness.
Yeah.
Economic survival to success.
Right.
Emotional and spiritual development and community service.
Right.
Right? And each pillar is divided into 3 parts: the seniors, the youths,
Yeah.
and the general population.
Mm-hmm.
And as we grow, we're going, if you're healthy,
Yeah.
if you're spiritually connected, if you're financially successful,
Mm-hmm.
BTBY is going to give you an opportunity to serve the community
Right.
and help others.
Yeah.
Right? Service is the gift I give myself to
Yeah.
honor my blessings. And there's something for everybody, because I believe everybody was or is broken.
Right.
And it's not that you're broken, it's how do you fix yourself?
Right.
How do you commit to becoming a better person?
Right.
How do you find the path to peace
Right.
within?
Right.
You're too fat, you gotta lose weight, but somebody has to help you lose weight. Your kidneys aren't working, somebody might have to help
What do
you.
you do about it? Yeah.
What are you doing about it? You can't pay your bills, somebody might have to teach you how to make more money,
Right.
or how to save or prioritize your savings. If you're disconnected from your emotions or spiritual because of something that crippled you in your past,
Right.
how do you reconnect? And we want to help everybody or anybody find their path to become the better them.
Right. Right.
How do you find the inner motivation? We help the how-to tools to help people become who they need to be.
Right.
And there's not one answer.
Right.
It's everybody's different.
Right.
And so we have to have the flexibility to anybody who reaches out for help to help them find the path to help them become a better person.
And you know what's very cool is that from a business perspective, you could walk into any business, analyze, help them, give advice, whatever it is. But when you and I were standing outside, and even when I was with Brendan, and what was it, Coffee Cup Chuck, also, people coming up to you and saying like, thank you, and talking to you about not just their business, but their life, and like, that's the impact, and that's also, that's what BTBY is there to do. It's not just, hey, how can I make more money, but there's other things in your life from a personal perspective.
And we are the infancy.
Right.
We're very, very small.
Right.
And your input and your commitment,
Right.
once we get huge,
Yeah.
it's not that important.
Yeah. And I don't think there's any organization out there like it, right?
Nothing.
There's
Nothing.
you know, there's people who deal with leadership, there's people that deal with business, but you combine
There's
those
spiritual
four
and health.
pillars of
Right.
it together. It's not, and you have to see, and I don't think people even necessarily understand until they actually were at the event of what happens and what they go through there either.
Giving,
Yes.
and you're now going to be giving to this community, is how you honor your blessings.
Right.
That you have been blessed.
Right.
And if you just, I was talking to your brother yesterday,
Yeah.
and I said, you gotta give more than you take.
Yep.
I think he even wrote that down. You gotta give more than you take.
Right. What was the Zig Ziglar quote? You could have everything in life that you want if you just help enough other people get what they want.
No, that was Henry Ford, I think.
Henry Ford.
Yeah,
No.
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Might be.
Yeah.
You got a phone, you'll check it out.
Yeah.
But, whoever said
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It wasn't an original
Right.
thought right here.
Maybe-
Somebody else said
We
it.
didn't make it up. Yeah.
Married,
Yes.
kids.
Yes. Married, 3 kids.
Peace at home,
Beautiful family.
supportive,
Yes.
understanding you gotta work your butt off.
Yes.
And doesn't
Absolutely.
mind.
Yep.
What's the next mountain you climb?
Oh man. Next mountain I climb. Yeah, I look at it from a couple different perspectives. 'Cause people ask me that question a lot, like what do you like the most?
Everybody's asking what's the next
No,
mountain
not
you
that.
climb?
No, people ask me like,
Jeez
people
Louise.
ask me like, what do I, what do you got going on in life and what's your favorite thing? I always say my family. That's what I think
That's the
about
number one answer.
the most
Right.
because I don't care about work. I don't care about making money. It's all about the family. But you have to do certain things in order, and everyone's different. Some people don't, some people care more about the hustle and the bustle and
If you
making
only
money and
chase
all
money,
that.
if you
Right.
only chase money, you'll never have enough.
Right. So my whole thing is I just want love, health, happiness, and success for my family is
Boom.
what it's all about.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Brian, you have been an absolute pleasure
Yeah.
to visit with. I am thrilled to death to be part of your team.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you.
And to watch your team grow
Yeah.
and know that I might be more than a spectator, I might get a chance to participate.
You're already there, so.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Loves the
Thank
next
you.
bro.
You too. Thank
Really
you.
love it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Till next time, what's up, Big Bob?